Hey everybody, my third attempt at making a video for all of you about yesterday's post about affirmations and the inner child. Yesterday started making one, had to run out to the airport. Today started making one, and my partner was speaking to his hard of hearing mother in the other room, and you would have heard the whole conversation. Anyway, so I'm starting again. And so yesterday's affirmations were, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise, I forgive myself, I love myself, I am whole. So as I was writing it, I was thinking people are going to hit a snag on I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I am wise. And also probably on I forgive myself, and I love myself, and I am whole. All of those may have been a trigger or a snag. And I know that because they were for me, and I had to figure out what the heck is going on here. Why can't I believe these? And I don't want to just be saying things by rote and not believing them. The reason for an affirmation is to help yourself understand yourself in a new way and be able to move forward in your journey. So, and not everybody believes in affirmations, and that's fine. So this video is for people who do believe in affirmations and would like to use them as part of their growth process. So a lot of times our inner child has been through a lot of pain, a lot of wounding, or they maybe have been terrified as a child. And so if you're saying the affirmation as your adult self, your inner child is saying, I don't trust adults, I don't believe any of that bullshit, I'm not doing it. If you're saying it as your inner child is probably not in a place of being able to do that work right then, and they're not believing it either. If you're saying it through your ego self, the ego is going to be really focused on wealthy part, thinking that that's going to get them the healthy, wealth, the wise, and love myself, I am whole thing. Or the ego is just also saying this is crap. Kind of like in a worldly way of affirmations don't work, it's new age bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I have a little method that I use with affirmations to help my higher self be able to be expressing them. And so my method is to use mala beads, and I have this mala necklace that I made for myself, one of several I've made, and I use it to help myself be out of my mind when I'm making affirmations. So if you are going to use mala beads, then I encourage you to look into the culture of mala beads and what is so significant about them, what is significant about 108 beads, why we use them for prayer or for affirmations, and just, honor the culture from where they came. So the way I like to do my affirmations is I have my mala beads in my hand, and I use a bead for every affirmation. So I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise, I forgive myself, I love myself, I am whole. And then I just keep going. It's in segments of 3, which if you add up 108 beads, 1 and 8 is 9, and that's okay. Now we're getting into sacred geometry and numerology, so I'll stop that. But anyway, so I find that using mala beads is a way to help myself concentrate on, I'm thinking about what I'm doing with my fingers, I'm thinking about what I'm saying, but I'm not thinking about it in the way of being, I want to say the word mindful, but mindful is weird because when you're being mindful, you're not in your mind. So I'm out of my mind, I'm participating in this activity, and I'm connecting with my divine self, which innately, inherently understands prayer and understands using this type of methodology of using beads as a way of counting your way through to something. And so I don't know if you want to try that, but it works for me. And what else do I want to say about the inner child? That, it's a big part of you, and it's not going to go away. you're always going to have your inner child, and you're going to have your adult self, you're going to have your ego self, you're going to have your divine self, your higher self. And all those work together to create who you are, and they give you different aspects and different wisdoms to work with, and different opportunities for growth. So it's not like you're going to heal your inner child and then your inner child is going to go off into the sunset somewhere and you're going to be done with that. You know, okay, we're just an adult now. No, you're always your inner child, and you're always your adult self. So before I start rambling, I hope this has been helpful. I don't know if you do use mala beads, but maybe you can let me know in the comments if you do and how that works for you, or what methods you use to do affirmations and how they work for you. As I said before, not everybody likes them, and that's fine, because then something else will work for you. But I find that affirmations work best when we are affirming first our inner child, and we are providing them with a place of comfort and safety and love in order for them to be able to receive these words. And sometimes that's a long work. It takes, you know, however long it takes us, days, months, years. Or it can be something that happens instantly. So for some of us, we just have like an instant, I don't want to use the word awakening, but I am going to use it because it's the word that's coming to me right now. But you have an awakening where you realize that wasn't working, this is going to work, and I'm going to do this. So anyway, I love you guys, and thank you for listening to my ramblings, and I will be back some other time, and with soul hugs from me. I hope you have a beautiful day.